welcome to the Clown Chakra. This is my first video that I'm going to be uploading. So for the pick a card, I've chosen just something easy, something fun, as much as I want to dive right into like what generational traumas are you curing, like eliminating, like that's what I want to do. But I want to start off like fun. So I'm going to be doing like how do other people see you today. Just like a few disclaimers before we get into it. Tarot isn't for everyone. Don't let it run your life. Don't forget you are a human with free will. And whatever you hear today, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay too. And understand that you are fully capable of changing your life at any given time. And I think that's it. Alright, so I'll be doing 4 piles. So if you want to pause the video now, I don't have anything like crystals or meditation mode, but if you want to pause the video now and think of a number between 1 and 4, and I'll just do them in sequence. So pause the video now. And I'll get started on pile 1. So how do people see you? Pile 1. Three of Swords. I feel like in the friends group you might feel like, I've just seen it on social media floating around like, oh, I'm not everyone's favorite out of the friend group or something. I'm never anyone's favorite. 2 of Wands. So it's not that they see you as not their favorite. It's just kind of the energy that you've claimed and you're kind of vibing with right now. Maybe you're not speaking your needs. 2 of Wands shows 2 choices. Maybe you're stuck in pain. 3 of Swords. And the Page of Swords reversed. You get in your head too much. People see you as someone who gets in their head and they start talking to themselves in their head and telling themselves negative things. Self-sabotage. So that's how others may see you. What else? Some fun things. Well, whatever you're going through, Archangel Michael, you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting you and guiding you through this situation. So that's nice. Just know that if you feel like you're alone, you're not. You have spirit guides. Twin Flame, the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. This feels more like you're either very concerned with your partner or very concerned with, when am I getting my partner? Just maybe it consumes you to the point where it makes it difficult for people to connect with you because you're more focused on romantic relationships versus platonic. So that might be hindering you in your relationships or feeling like you're not picked. And maybe, like, that's the key word I'm picking up here. It's like, no one's picking me. No one's picking me. You should pick you. You've probably heard people make fun of pick-me's. And I understand it can be, like, frustrating to have that feeling, like, why am I not selected? That feeling of, like, when people go through the pick out the teams on a sports team and you get picked last. I'm picking up that energy big time. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. So that's where you might be blocked. I just wanted to keep it light, but clearly cards always have a different agenda. So they're telling you how you need to fix this pain in your heart. And belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. So you have to believe that you are worthy of being, and you can't think of it as being chosen. You have to think of it as you are attracting an energy like you. You know what you have to offer. You know how much love you have to give. So you have to believe that there's someone out there who's gonna give you that back. And I don't think, I feel like obviously if you're in these situations, you're probably a kind of person who overextends themselves and does too much for other people, and you get upset when they don't give it back, and you can't put yourself in those positions where, you know, you have to communicate with people and tell them what your needs are. You have to say, this is what makes me feel loved, and don't get stuck in your own head. Don't get stuck in your own world where the people around you, you're not communicating with them. You're not opening your heart. And that's another thing too, if you're trying to make your relationships better, communication is key. If you're just passive aggressively expecting people to know what you need, or getting upset that they're not giving it to you, did you tell them? Did you tell them what's wrong? You know what I mean? Don't ever be that person that's like, you should know what's wrong. That's bullshit. I don't mean to be like that, but communication is everything. And the right people, when you tell them what's wrong, they're gonna say to you, thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that so I can make it better. And those are the kind of people you're gonna want around in your life. So if you have people in your life and you tell them, hi, I need this, and I'm not getting this from you right now, and they're like, you're too much. Fuck them, they're not your people. So have more compassion for yourself. If you feel more connected to the idea that you do have like spirit guides looking out for you and you are protected, because that's a big coming through, is that your spirit guides want you to know that they're with you. You obviously, this pile, I'm getting lots of like loneliness feelings. So your spirit guides want you to know that they're fucking with you. They're holding you. So they want you to know how worthy you are of all these relationships you dream of. You really just gotta get your energy right and get out of that idea that no one's picking me. Because I mean, obviously at this point it feels like, well, it's right in front of me. That's what the world is telling me. So get your energy right. And also, I don't want that to get misconstrued with the idea too that you need to love yourself first before you love anyone else. No, people will love you if you don't love yourself. There are kind people who exist in this world, and make sure that you are communicating your needs and putting up boundaries with people who take advantage of you or you make you feel like shit for communicating your feelings and stuff. So that's what I see for pile 1. Pile 2. How do other people see you? 6 of Swords in reverse. You are you are stubborn. Pile 2. You are resistant to change. You know where the good direction is, and you're just, you know the right way to go, and you're not. And 2 of Swords, you feel, okay. So with the energy of 2 of Swords, feeling like you are stuck between a rock and a hard place, like there's no good choices for you. I think you know the good choices for you. People see you as incredibly stubborn, especially between these two, between the rock and the hard place energy. It's just more hard rock energy. You're probably an earth sign. Like I'm picking up Capricorn or Taurus, or that might be in your big 3. Scorpio, you might be really closed off to people. How do others see you other than just stubborn? workshops and seminars. I just feel like, okay, so you might like to talk a lot too. You like to give speech. You might have a lot of opinions. You might be stubborn in those opinions. If you get nervous, focus on service. I feel like you might care a lot too about the world, and that's why you're so stubborn. You definitely want to help people and care for other people. So people see you as like a caring person. So again, I'm getting Virgo vibes with the nervous and service energy. Just Virgo, I feel like, is not as stubborn, but how can you make the world a better place? Cancer is coming through big too. But I just see this person who's incredibly stubborn and it's like, no, you have to listen, and then they like tell you. I'm just laughing because I feel like my boyfriend would pick this pile, and I'm gonna see. I always, when I do a pick a card readings, I go out and I'm like, pick a number between 1 and 4. And I'm like, I knew you'd pick that pile. Ooh, romantic love. People, I'm picking up big Taurus vibes. People picture you, see you as like this, like, it says romantic love, but I'm just picking up a warmth. You do care for other people. You might be super charming too, even though you're stubborn as hell. Earth, yeah, like I said, earth signs. So also with earth comes like this nurturing rock. Oh, in your friend group, you're the fucking rock. People go to you for everything. Group 2, you guys are the fucking rock of your friend groups. But yeah, you are charming. You know, you might be stubborn as hell, but those who love you a fucking lot. And you have a lot to give in your friendships and your relationships. People see you as so helpful. Even if it's advice they don't want to hear, you still have super good advice that people do come to you for. But it just feels like you're turned away from something and that you're resisting a change in something. So keep an eye on that for you, pile 2. Pile 2 was super quick. Alright, so for my pile 3s. How do people view you, pile 3? Pushover. Some people might view you as scared to speak up. The Chariot reversed. I'm picturing like an excitable person. Someone who's like excitable, who's a little, no, never mind. Like that's the energy I'm picking up. You're bubbly, but like you hide it, or like you're scared to share that with the world. King of Pentacles. Big Daddy energy. Big Daddy energy. You have so much goodness that you hide under layers of yourself, and I feel like it's just like a lot of nervousness or shyness, or you're scared that people will see you as abrasive if you say your feelings. You feel like you'll be abrasive if you speak your needs. You're a people pleaser, pile 3. People see you as a fucking people pleaser. You're incredibly wonderful. So people love you. Mediumship, you're probably a bit psychic. People know that you're into this stuff. And if you haven't gotten into this stuff, now's the time. It's really speaking for you. Base chakra. Choose only, okay. But with the King of Pentacles, I feel like your base chakra is taken care of, your needs. You care about having your needs met. People see you as a person who's either, so there's two ways this could go for people who chose pile 3. I feel like either people see you as someone who knows how to take good care of themselves and build a good foundation for themselves. They go out and whatever goals they have, they smash them. And also, I feel like your friends worry about you. Either both at the same time or two different people, whatever resonates with you. Whoever's watching this, either they see you as really good, either they see you as unstable and they're worried about you, or both. They might have watched you be extremely successful and now you're at a time in your life where they're kind of worried about you. But it's because they care about you. You're very tender, and because you don't share a lot with people, they worry about you. That's what it is. People worry about you because you're so, no, it's okay. Like, and then they're like, is that person okay? Are they telling me the truth? So people wonder that a lot with you. Perception, the frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Yeah, coming out of your comfort zone and actually like maybe saying, actually, that's not that nice. And I feel like your friend's throat chakra. What did I just say? You don't say things. Yeah, people see you as like you struggle a bit with speaking what's on your mind. And I feel like in your friend group, you are very safe to tell these people what you need. You're very safe to tell these people what upsets you. You're very safe to tell these people, hey, I need some help. In your friend group, your friends fucking care about you. I feel like this is a healthy friend group, and it's okay to talk to them. So I don't know if you've had like shitty friends in the past and you felt like you weren't loved and supported. But in this friend group, you are safe here to tell them what you need. You're safe here to share your feelings. You're safe. And again, like I said for pile 1s, if you are around people who make you feel like shit for speaking your needs or being yourself, not your people. But I feel like people who chose pile 3, you're probably closer to a safer area than pile 1. But that's only if you chose pile 1. All right, last one, pile 4. How do people see you? 2 of Wands reversed. Indecisive. Your friends may see you as indecisive. Maybe they see you as someone who like gets down on themselves when everything doesn't go right the first time that they wanted it to go right, or just hard on themselves. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oh, your friends see you as like you are a person who gets huge, fantastic ideas in your head, and they don't get if they don't get executed, you just crumble and fall. And it's terrible. Your friends have to watch you. Maybe you're like their friend who's like, oh, so I met this person and I'm incredibly in love with them. And then like 2 days later, you're like, oh, like your heart is so beautiful and imaginative, and you just get your hopes up so incredibly high and fill it in with all this wonderful imaginative scenarios, and then it doesn't go that way for you. So your friends just see you as like, oh no. Sometimes they might even have a hard time like delivering. You might have a friend in your friend group who's like super, yeah, I have to tell this person, don't worry, I got this. I'm gonna go deliver the news to pile 4. Like this person, your heart just is full of whimsy. You get let down super easy. But that's okay. Oh, angel cards first. Mediumship, we got more psychics In pile 4, another pile got that card, so. Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear, sounds, music. Okay, so yeah, you might even be in tune with, oh, I'm picking up big Pisces energy. Who's dreamier than a Pisces? Who's dreamier than a Pisces? Big Pisces energy. And you might even get messages from like spirit guides and stuff, and you might just get like a little confused because you have so much imagination, and then you also have so much psychic ability that you have a hard time differentiating between the two. You might really like listening to me. I'm just picking up big Pisces energy, whether you have it in your chart somewhere. Not all of pile 4s will be a Pisces, but I feel like a lot of Pisces will come here. People with like Pisces moons, Pisces rising, Pisces sun, Pisces Mercury, definitely in your thought process. My son is a Pisces Mercury, I thought of him. Aries, getting Aries energy, just so sweet. You're so sweet. You just have these fantastic intentions and ideas, and they don't always come to fruition. Solar plexus chakra. So yeah, you've got a lot of go. You've got a lot of gumption. You've got a lot of creative energy, and some people can't meet you there with all your creative energy. Some people will never be able to. Some people, you're gonna have to find someone who's just as imaginative and wants to make things happen as you do. I think that you have the ideas, and you just need to meet someone who can help you make those happen, or maybe let you down easy and tell you like, well, maybe not that, but we can do this. Coherence, the frequency of coherence. Again, the dreaminess, coherence. They want you to be more coherent in the real world. That's hilarious. Your friends see you as a sweet, sweet, dreamy baby. They love you. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Yeah. So you don't stop coming up with these wonderful ideas of what you want. Just know that things take a lot of work, and things aren't always going to align, and you have to be patient. Things don't come or happen right away, right when you want them to. Just relax and keep manifesting, keep going. You know, you gotta water your plants. You gotta plant the seeds and water them. Yeah, so that's what I see for my pile 4s. Thank you all so much for checking out my video today. I appreciate it. If you want to like leave in the comments what you chose, or tell me what resonated with you, I would super appreciate it. So thanks again so much. Take care.